Hello, everybody. Nick here for another draft analysis. This time for the EPC. If you don't know, I'm in multiple leagues. I own my own league. I'm in my friend's Lux League, which I did a draft analysis for. In my league, I haven't gotten to the draft yet. We're a week away, so expect to see a video of that soon. Possibly. I don't know. But anyways, we are the Minnesota Verizions. If you haven't seen his video of Meet the Coaches, I would recommend seeing it. I'm probably going to put it in the description, by the way, for those who want to see it. It wasn't really that great, because my charisma skill is utter shit. But let's get underway. Now, this draft was odd to me. Odd. Because I don't usually draft the way I did in this draft. But anyways, first pick, I get sniped. Oh, and I forgot to mention beforehand. First thing that I'm gonna mention is that the franchise pick. The franchise pick is basically a pick where how do I explain this? Where everybody was able to franchise a Gen 6 Mon, but the thing is about that Mon is the fact that it doesn't follow the tiers, which is the regular Smogon tier, OU, RU, NU, PU, because the franchise Mon is like an extra Mon, other than the Mega. Like, we didn't really need the franchise Mon, but okay. Gives us another OU, UU. We're not going to draft from RU or NU or PU with our franchise pick, or unless we're really stupid now. But first pick, I get sniped. Lux, who drafted like a pick before me, picks up Tapu Fini, which I was going to get, and then I was going to get my grass type in RU. But then I get sniped. Things don't go to plan, and then I'm forced to draft another Mon, but there was a good substitute, aka Manaphy. Manaphy. Diverse. I've seen Lux use it. He used it in the IPBA so well. It's a nice Mon. It gets access to Tail Glow. It can be defensive, offensive, support, whatever you want it to be. And it can be a very annoying wall if you use it correctly. Especially with AV, which... Good. Oh yeah, I noticed that you guys can't see me now, only because of the fact that I decided to remove face cam for just this episode because, well, for this draft analysis, because I was looking at the other draft analysis. It was really annoying to look at. I am sorry for that, so I decided to remove it this time so you guys didn't have to deal with it. So, here is Garchomp. Garchomp is my fave. Is one of my favorite mons to use in draft format. Though, being, like, Smogon tier, though, that kinda makes it a little iffy. But, if anything doesn't seem aligned with the words on from here or here, blame Google. Blame Google. But anyways, I traded this pick for a Diggersby. And I was like, okay, I'll trade a Diggersby for this. Like, do I really want a Diggersby? No. Besides, he said he had to make this trade anyways, or otherwise he couldn't have a certain Mon. I'm not going to say who needed to trade that. Well, say what Mon needed to be traded. I'm sorry. It's been early. There's people putting shingles on the roof right now. It's annoying. Well, getting annoying. I am sorry to those who actually see this and were actually working on my roof. But, anyways, Garchomp is one of my favorite Mons. My friend Shaq had to give it up to me. I traded him for the Diggersby, which is now on his team. So, I didn't even bother putting Diggersby in the draft analysis because I ended up trading it to Why am I repeating myself? God damn it. But anyways, Garchomp, one of my favorite mons. I say that with such emphasis. Garchomp. Garchomp. My boy Rampage. But I've been wanting to use him for a while now. He's absolutely great. Versatile. Give him a focus sash. Focus sash. Set up one Dragon Dance. Nothing's really stopping him but a Fairy type, so good luck trying to defend against a Garchomp coming at you with a Mad Rage. No, actually, nah, that wouldn't. Next mon I get, actually, these picks are not in order, only because of the fact that I wanted to, because I just go straight down. I go from top to bottom. I can't remember picks. So my first UU pick would be Arcanine. Arcanine is one of my favorite fire types. It escaped me during the PBA draft because, again, Lux sniped it for me. In the PBA, at least. In the EPC, I got lucky. It was still around. I picked it up. Vulcanine's not going to be a problem for me. It's always been a problem for me. Like, already trying to set up a good water, grass, fire, water, grass core, but so far it's actually good right now. But you'll see later on, I forget to pick up a grass type, and well, I kind of ruin it with my grass type. But anyways, Arcanine, very good. It can be run bulky, but it can also be run very offensive. It does get fire immunity with Flash Fire. That's very nice. So, God, I just realized I have so many immunities. This is amazing. This is so nice. I actually like this. But Arcanine's really very versatile. It can be offensive or defensive. So, good mon in general. So let's get to my next one. Brock Lesnar. Oh wait, that's a Conkeldurr, right? Oh well. Conkeldurr, I was like looking at this and I was like, wait, why is nobody picking it? Why is nobody picking this? It's falling. It's falling. And then when it got to my pick, it fell again. And I was like, I'm picking it up. I've used Conk before. It's a great mon. If you set it up right, if you have Mach Punch, if you watched the Showdown Sundays on Lux channel, you know what happened. I didn't have Mach Punch. I lost. I got angry. I left. Yeah. No more explaining that. I swear to God, Sky, I will beat you. Okay, getting off that topic. Anyways, Conkeldurr, I've used it before. It's very versatile mon. It does get 3 great abilities. Sheer Force, Iron Fist, and Guts. Whatever you run is up to you. Well, actually, it's up to me. Ha! So, suck it for all those who missed out on this mon. And for those who really don't care, you don't really care. So, I'm not gonna even bother. But yeah, this is my boy, Brock Lesnar. Next one, I did notice, okay, so here's the funny thing. So my franchise mon is an electric type, and during the draft, I was like, I need to get an electric type now, and then I picked up Electros. But then I noticed, oh, hey, I have my franchise is an electric type, yeah, I need to trade it for something else. And I was like, oh, Comphase didn't go drafted in the first, day 1, which I'll be linking the draft if... Actually, wait, I can't link the draft because that was Twitch. Ah. That was on Twitch. Yeah, never mind. I can't link it. I can only link Major's channel, so... I decided to pick this up because I really needed a fairy type. It wasn't, like, the end of the world when I picked up Electros because nobody went Comfey, and I was like, I need Comfey. I ended up trading Electros for Comfey, and it's a really good mod, trust me. I haven't used it before. I actually want to use it. We'll see how well it fares when I play it in battle, and it just helps me with my speed tier as well, because if you noticed already, I have 4 mons that are at least above 80 speed. Conkelder is not one of those mons. Comfey has a 100 speed stat, so yeah, that's really good. But next mon. Now, originally, my mega pick was going to be Mega Scizor. Later on, you'll see what I picked instead. But Mega Scizor got sniped. He was debating between a Mega Alakazam and Mega Scizor. Well, somebody else, I can't remember who exactly, was going for Mega Scizor. It did end up getting sniped from me because he was going back and forth between Mega Alakazam and Mega Scizor. So this ended up leading me to picking up another not grass, bug and steel type. And I was like, oh, which one can I grab? And originally I was going to pick up Escavalier, but then I noticed, oh, his speed is utterly terrible. So what did I pick up? Durant. Durant is my man. My man! AKA Bug's Life. I've never used this mon before. I've seen it been used, and it's a very versatile mon. It's a really good mon. I don't remember what its abilities are, but I do believe it gets Hustle. Not sure about that. Don't quote me. I could check that. Probably gonna check that. But anyways, this mon, good. Good. Even though, yes, it has a 4 times weakness to fire, I don't really know much of the moves on this mon because, again, I haven't used this mon much. Because I don't play Showdown on a daily basis. I do play it on random occasions, but otherwise, Durant is a mon on my team that I'm looking forward to using because it would be my first time in a draft league format and competitive format. I would actually be using this mon. Other than in a completely random battle on Showdown, which in that case, yeah. Next mon, Cofagrigus. I noticed that I desperately needed bulk. A mon that had bulk was Cofagrigus. And it being a pure ghost type, it only has like 1 weakness, I do believe. And that being dark. So, Cofagrigus, I haven't used before again. It's a very defensive mon. Physically defensive, not specially defensive. Its special defense is kind of low, I think. But, yeah, if you hear any pounding, that's them walking on the shingles, because I can hear them right now. But, it's further away now. It's a very, interesting mon. This also helps me with, because here's the thing, right now, most of my mons are prone to Trick Room and affecting me pretty badly. That's the only problem with my team being so fast. Like, Conkelder is an exception to this case, and now Cofagrigus is an exception to this case. And I was telling myself, I need bulk, I need a ghost type, and I need a bulky ghost type. Well, I need something bulky, and I need a ghost type, or a poison, or dark type. And I was like, I have to go Cofagrigus, because Cofagrigus is a good, bulky, ghost type. Almost said dark type, but yeah, never used it before. Good mon. I'm repeating myself every sentence I go, but here's my boy, Stench! Stench! Yeah, that's one of his abilities as well. But no, Stench as an ability is utterly terrible. Now, I believe I used this mon somewhere down the line. It has a good variety of movable coverage. It's just the fact that I believe his ability or stats is what brings this down. But I've been interested in using this, and plus I needed a poison type at the time because I picked my NU last, and I can't believe Kafagrigus didn't get picked before that. Because you'll see in my first PU pick, you would understand why I went PU before NU. So, but yeah, this mon only has one weakness as well, that being ground, because its typing is actually really good. So give it an air balloon, it can avoid that, but only after one attack, the air balloon's gone. But oh well. So next PU pick, Cryog. Well, first PU pick, Cryogonal. This mon I've used before. This won me an NFE tournament that I did for the IPBA once when everybody was quitting out. We ended up doing just tournaments in general. And I faced my friend Ryan twice. I gained the titles each time. So, Cryogonal is one of my favorite mons to use in competitive battle in general. The fact that it's a fast ice type that actually gets freeze dry, that is not Alolan Ninetales, is amazing. I believe it has a base 115 or 105. I can't remember speed stat that well, but it's a good speed stat. I know it's above 100. But yeah, it's pretty fast, so. This mon can be a huge threat, and it can also be it can be a huge threat. It's just the move pool coverage, I believe, is what brings this mon down. But otherwise, this mon is a really great mon. I'm looking forward to using it. Probably gonna bring it most weeks due to a lot of dragon type usage in the league, so yeah. And we get to the grass type. Now, this is where I said I screwed up. Now, I do have a switch in for this, and that's Arcanine, being he has Flash Fire, which that actually kind of helps out a lot, Flash Fire. But Cacturne is really just one of those mons I believe are that can help out my team, and also it goes under the one thing where Trick Room kind of doesn't affect it because it's in like that speed tier where Trick Room doesn't really affect most mons that like effectively, because most mons that are slow have a speed of like 70 through 50. Most of them, if they're not fast, they have that kind of speed. So it's not really affected by Trick Room as much. It's it gets priority. It gets Water Absorb, making it immune to any water type attacks. So Scald's kind of rendered useless if anybody tries to use that. But love this thing. I've used it on my PU team, like with Cryogonal over there, and it also helped. So I've had past experience with this mon. Sucker Punch, Sword Stance, Knockoff, and Seed Bomb are all great moves to have on it, along with Water Absorb, I believe that was my set for it, but So we're gonna get to the next pick, which was my electric type. Yeah. Thundurus T, boy. Thundurus T. Thundurus T I have been looking to use for a long time. This mon gives me another electric type immunity. Because of Volt Absorb, but not only that, it actually heals him, so yeah. He has a 101 speed stat, I know that for sure. But he kind of sacrifices attack, I do believe. Or, no, is that Incarnate? I think Incarnate sacrifices attack for speed, and then, this one sacrifices speed for attack. But, be honest, this form is probably the better form of the two, in my opinion. I think I've used it once or twice, but that's it. But it's a really good mon. It gets a good move pool. It's a good fast mon as well. and I picked it up for its immunity as well. So, yeah, Thunderous Therian, really good. Welcome to the squad. Probably not going to be my captain, though, because it kind of be obvious, but yeah, oh well. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm running out of things to say. And here's my mega pick. So the guy who was picking between Mega Alakazam and Mega Scizor, I told him to pick up Mega Alakazam, and he went Mega Scizor instead. So I ended up going and picking up Alakazam once it got to my turn because it fell all the way there. This one I've been looking to use again in draft format. It's a great Mega, really fast, it can really hit hard. Like, if you're not ready to face this thing, you're gonna have trouble. Or if you don't even have a counter for it, you're gonna have trouble. And even then, when you have a counter, like a Dark type, it gets Dazzling Gleam. It gets Focus Blast. You are not surviving a Dazzling Gleam or Focus Blast from a Mega Alakazam. Like, I'm gonna be honest, you will not survive. It's a very frail mon. If it gets hit once, it's dead. So I'm gonna have to be careful how I use this mon. But its ability Trace is really good. Really good. I don't know what ability would be good with it in particular. But maybe picks up Drought and then switches in Arcanine on a fire move, sets up Flash Fire. Yeah, that thing's gonna sweep. So in the end, this is my draft. I'm pretty proud of how I draft my team. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I was like, I don't usually draft hyper offensive. This is not how I draft. But there's a few things of bulk and support in there, so that's good. And I feel like this could possibly be a championship-winning team, but all I'm going to say is, first week, I faced Detroit, the Detroit Cobalions, looking forward to that match, and hoping to actually win the match. I always lose week 1. It's always been a staple for me, but oh well. This is Nerdy Debater Gaxa, signing out, boy.